Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hoping everybody's having a wonderful day. So, we're just kicking back and chilling and taking a little break and working on some diamond painting.
I'm getting there. Alrighty.
It's quiet. We're supposed to get high winds today, so I'm not looking forward to that. Usually, when we get real high winds like this, it means there's a storm pushing it. So, we'll have to see what happens later in the week.
Oh, we don't have any. We have some wind, but it's not horrible. Not horrible.
Yeah, they're not here yet. It's supposed to be coming in.
Oh, sorry about the crinkle.
No problem.
Let me just get her pulled back. I don't even know if my things. Oh, wait, I can see my own camera. What did I want to tell you? Oh, you know what I want to tell you? And this is not about diamond painting, but this is about David. Did you hear that David's manager, because remember you always thought it was a manager?
Yes.
They had him in front of the grand jury for like 3 days.
Oh.
So that dude knows something. They said that an arrest is kind of close. It is at the grand jury right now. So as soon as they deem there's enough evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a bit crazy. Maybe you were right, even though that guy's like, I don't know, I live in Jersey. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
I think he knows something.
Yeah.
Something,
right.
Whether he did it or not, I think he definitely knows what's going on.
Yep. Very well could be. I think there were like apparently 2 managers involved. Like I gotta like either lose this shirt or turn the fan on. Put shorts on or something.
When I did that paleo live and I had my bear hat on, my scalp was sweating. I didn't last very long at all. It was horrible.
How warm is it? Oh, it's like 65 here. That's warm.
Yeah, that is warm.
That's warm. Christmas and it's 65. Put shorts on. Showers don't help either, so it's just warm in here from the shower, I think. And the fan. My only fan. My only fan. It's nothing to do with feet.
With your feet?
Yeah, I said I turned on my fan, my only fan. Only fans.
Oh, yeah. I think OnlyFans is more than just feet.
Oh, it is, but it's weird. But it was just a thing because I turned on my OnlyFans. So it's kind of boring. So I've been opening these as the color like next in the train. So now this color is gray, and there seems to be a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm going along and opening as I go.
We're going to see how good my visual scanning is when I'm done with this. Like how many I actually did miss.
Oh, brother.
Because, and this is what I'm doing. Like, hold on. Oh, no.
Wow, you got almost that bottom section done? Oh, no. No.
Not here, and I've done this top part and then just some in the middle because of that was the color. But this tray has all the colors that I've done so far.
Yeah.
And I'm just dumping them in here. And then they're all just going to go into a baggie and when I'm done, if there's something missing, I'll just pull something out of there and stick it on the canvas. And not worry about it.
You're crazy.
But I didn't want to kit up. I didn't want to have to get out baggies and
yeah,
just
I didn't
something
kit
this
up for
small.
this, and so I mean I have them open. I'm not doing what you're doing and scanning the whole picture. I'm still working in sections.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I work in sections, but still, I feel like I have probably missed quite a bit. But I don't know. This one's just fun because it's little and, you
Yeah.
know, I'll probably put it in the trash when I'm done with it, but it's relaxing and I've enjoyed this one. I don't know what to do with them. They just hang in my closet and I don't really like clutter.
You don't put really things on your walls.
I would
Very
never.
limited.
Hello, this is in 1970. I wouldn't put this on my wall. Like remember the old velvet pictures in the 70s? What were people thinking?
Yes, I do.
I would just never. Dogs playing pool. Hey Jen, how you doing?
Hey Jen, it's good to see you. How you been feeling?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little tired today. Oh, I know I'm tired to stay up till like I think I stayed up till I went to bed at 2, but then I watched TV.
I went to bed early. I'm like, I've got to get to sleep a little bit early. My meds have just really been kicking my butt in the morning time. I have that prescription hangover in the morning and you feel so sluggish and everything.
You and my cat both.
Oh, you're working on a Santa? That's cool. Yeah, we're working on our Christmas ones too.
I watched a TV show. Do you get we have Comcast, so we get it free with Comcast, but do you get Peacock with your provider?
We did, but it's no longer free.
Okay. Well, yeah, sometimes
And we
they
have
only get,
Xfinity or Comcast.
oh wow, yeah, ours is still free. I watched a series on there. It's new and it's called All Her Fault. And it was so good that I think there were 8 episodes. And up until episode 7, I had no idea who did this.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, this is so good. So I looked to see if it was based on a book, and it is. That might be a book you want to look at. It was so freaking good. There were so many twists and turns, and there was no raunchy stuff, just a few murders. But I'm thinking I might read the book because, usually TV shows or movies aren't even as good as the book.
Yeah.
And this was so good. And I thought, wow, that book must freaking be amazing.
Yeah, because usually when you see the TV show or the movie and then you go back and read the book is always better.
Always better, right? So this was so good. Let me, I'm going to look real quick to see. Hello, Tony. Hello, Regina.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Regina. I figured, Regina, you were on watching that. Is there a devotional going on today? Same time?
She should almost be done, I think.
It should be wrapping up or close. So I figured you'd probably pop in when that was done.
Oops.
Is everybody ready for Christmas? I'm not. I just don't really, I'm trying, but I just really don't have the festive mood this year at all.
I am so ready. I love it.
We've been ready since the 1st of November.
Yeah, I was a little late this year, but I'm definitely ready. I don't know what we're eating yet. I think we're doing Korean barbecue, but I'm not sure. So I need to Because if we're doing anything else, I'm going to have to go to the store and get it.
Well, because of everybody's schedules and everything, we're gonna have dinner, Christmas celebrate early, and we're all gonna meet at the Texas Roadhouse on the 22nd and have our like family Christmas dinner. Me and Wyatt and Brad and Scott and you know.
Your mom?
No, it'd be
No?
just
Just immediate.
just us.
Just
Yeah.
you guys, kids. I don't know the last time I've been to a Texas Roadhouse. Are they good? Are they
Yeah.
better than like Outback or something?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Is it better than Salt? What was that? What's that place up there? Is it Salt
The
Grass?
Saltgrass.
Yeah.
It's comparable.
Is it?
It's the only and it's because of me and my age is sometimes it gets a little too loud in there. It can get pretty loud, and so I have a hard time hearing for conversation.
In the Saltgrass or in Texas Roadhouse?
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, I was going to say, because I've been to the Saltgrass and it was years ago, but I kind of remember that being a little nice and it wasn't
definitely
rowdy.
More quiet.
Yeah. Let me see about this book. All her fault.
Hey, Izzy.
You
Yes,
get
Tony, I am feeling better. Like I said, just being winter and Christmas, and Vicky can attest to the fact that sometimes I get a little more blue around this time of year. So working through it though.
Okay, so I posted a link. I don't actually know if it's a good book, but the TV show is good. And it's only 1 credit, so I might get it and read it.
Oh, okay.
Well, first off, though, how long is it? That's where I got to actually start.
Oh, I bet you that is really good. Are you going to get in the water and swim this year, Tony? Since it is family tradition. And Tony, I wanted to say here real quick too is real heartfelt prayers for you and your community and all of Australia with everything that y'all are going through there with that shooting. Just horrific. Don't like to see stuff like that, and especially during the holidays and during a worship event.
When do you go swimming on Christmas Eve? Tony, I have a question. Lori and
we
I
could do a polar plunge Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
Would be fun though.
If it doesn't start cooling down. Tony, in your books as children about Christmas, is it snowing in your Christmas books? And like you guys know that Santa lives at the North Pole, right? We were really curious about this the other day, and I'm like, I really don't know because we find it very strange. But then I was thinking too, Lori, right? If you're in Florida, California, it doesn't snow. You know what I mean? But at least
some of them southern states, they don't really get snow. It's warm.
But I think you understand snow.
Does Santa show up in a bathing suit?
Yeah. I'm just curious. Yeah, I bet you here in Florida, I bet some people do probably go to the beach for Christmas.
Oh, I bet they do.
I think I have the wrong pen. I don't want to start on my pen drama already, but I will. There was something else I wanted to tell you, but I don't remember now. David was one thing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of what it was. I think it was some crime thing. That's all I know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would be weird, right? If you live somewhere, like say if you lived in like Africa and like all the Christmas books just showed snow, and as a kid you'd be like, I don't quite get that. Is Santa even going to come to my house? We don't have snow.
Going right in on a surfboard.
So now, yeah, so now that's kind of incorporated. The decorations were nice. People definitely get in the spirit.
Yeah, I never really thought about that because, living here, we've always had snow, even though we have not had a white Christmas in many, many years. It hasn't snowed actually Christmas Eve or on, waking up to snow. Maybe a little dusting on the ground from a past snowstorm, but nothing where you would call a white Christmas.
They always start telling us, though, a little bit before Christmas, yeah, we're going to get all this snow because people want it. And it never happens. Then again, it's better for all the people that have to travel.
Well, the high country will get it. I mean, what I wasn't referring to as Colorado state as a whole, but specifically here in the Springs.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I mean, people have to travel, so it's better if there's little to no snow, no matter where they're traveling. Because that always makes it so much worse. Hey, gas is still really cheap.
Yeah.
It's like way under $2 in Denver. That's crazy. If I didn't mind driving and just dealing with Denver traffic, I would travel to Denver for gas. It's not that far, and it's a big savings. Hey, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. So I played the game last night, and then I was still kind of wound up. Then I watched the Seven Little Johnsons, and at some point I fell asleep, but it was late. I remember going to bed at 2. It was a little after 2. And I'm like, wow, I'm just going to bed. And like, my husband's got to get up in like 3 hours.
Tony says the only white they get for Christmas is hail.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the C word. Okay, well, that's good. Santa shouldn't be bringing that around.
Tony, do you guys get grapple there? It's not hail, but it's not snow. It actually looks like styrofoam beads. It's kind of weird, but they call it here anyways. They call it grapple.
And I also stopped caring if I'm like, I must have put my arm on this enough that it's no longer sticky.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like,
I'm actually
whatever.
sitting on my other hand to keep from doing that.
I know. It's, hey man, my mail lady, I had to go get mail on Saturday because I ordered contacts and I didn't know they came. So they were in the mailbox out there for like 2 nights. But they're in saline, so I can't imagine that like they would get damaged. Like saline's not going to freeze unless it was extended because it's a salt water. But
Yeah.
anywho, so I go to get the mail, and now the mail lady has a big sign taped on the package things. 8 people share these boxes. Pick up your packages every day. So she's not yelling just at me anymore. I was going, and I'm still might. I'm thinking about taking a marker there, like at night when no one's around, and just writing, "Okay, Karen, Merry Christmas." I mean, look, that mailbox serves our whole street, I think, up to the model home. So it's got to be like 100 houses. I'd say there's probably like 40, 50 on each side.
Yeah.
It's a long road. And there's only 8 package boxes. She needs to take that up with the post office.
Yeah, right. Get some more postage boxes out here.
Not everybody can get to the mailbox every day. When I came home from the grocery store yesterday, I saw her in a mail truck but there was somebody with her and they were driving to like houses and dropping packages on the porch,
Yeah.
which is what they should do if the boxes are full.
I was just gonna say that. Why it's a straight line. It's not like it's a huge
I know.
blocks and blocks and blocks. Why isn't she just delivering them?
Well, but you think her whole route is blocks and blocks. She just doesn't deliver the street. So I'm sure it is exhausting, but stop yelling at us. Please. I got the Discord thing. So yeah.
Oh, the link.
Yeah. No. Somebody just joined or messaged me. I'll get them.
Yeah, see, I didn't get it.
But anywho, it's crazy. I'm really bad about going to get mail. Growing up, we had our mailboxes. I think there were just like 5 grouped together, and they were real mailboxes. They weren't the like locked things.
Yeah.
And we were lucky to have it right at the bottom of our driveway. And so getting mail was never like an issue. But now I've got to walk, what? It's like 4 miles uphill both ways to get my mail. And it's always just junk, so I don't go. I get it like once a month. That does not make her happy.
So Tony, when you say hot, what do you mean by hot? Like what's the high there at when it's at its peak? I mean, when you say hot, I always think of like Phoenix, Arizona hot.
Well, he wouldn't know what that means. Like you're thinking like 90s, 100s.
90s, 100s.
And then I could do the calculation.
Lake Havasu, it gets like 100, 110. That's outside of Phoenix.
Tony, that would be about 43 degrees Celsius. That would be hot.
Do not ask me to convert to Celsius.
I'm guessing because he's along the beach, it's more like parts of California. What I'm thinking, but could be wrong. Oh, yeah, pull my finger.
And the other thing, Tony, is it humid there, or is it, I know you're along the beach, so I'm sure there's a little bit of moisture in the air, or is it more of a dry heat? Tony, oh, yeah, high humidity. Oh, that's like Regina there in Texas. They get that high humidity too. Where Colorado is a dry heat. We don't have all that humidity.
Yes, and our skin pays for it.
I just stuck that one on the wrong spot.
I can't get over 40. Oh, you don't get over 40. So that would be that would be like 104.
Oh yeah, with that humidity, the heat index would be way up there.
Tony, there's no cannoli video yet. I'm so sorry. Hey, but I got cloves, so maybe this afternoon I'm making those pickled peaches because I have to know what that tastes like. Somebody commented and said that it's not vinegary and it's quite good, and apparently it's popular in the South. I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a Southern thing.
I lived in Georgia. I never heard of it.
Is Jen still on? Have you tried any more new snacks?
Oh, I did.
Pickle-worthy snacks?
I got one yesterday by a company called Catalina Crunch.
Uh-huh.
They do like keto type low carb cereals and some snack stuff. And they make like like the party mix with the pretzels. Yeah. And so Catalina Crunch makes them. And I've had their cheddar and I've had another one. But yesterday I got one and it's a ranch flavoring. And it's pretty good. How was
that?
It was okay.
That just seems like that could go either way.
Yeah, I know.
It was really good or really bad.
It definitely wasn't really bad. Is it the best thing I've ever had? No, but then again, most keto things aren't the best thing I've ever had. I would rather have party mix.
Was it
But
cardboardy, textury, cardboard?
no, they have crunchies. There's some pretzels in there, some almonds, various other crunchy things. So, if you need a crunch or you need a little bit of salty, it wasn't bad. Well, I wouldn't buy them every day though, or like every time I go to the grocery store.
The heat's not normal, Jen, there in the South?
Oh, I wish I wouldn't have opened the gray. I'd like to be doing the red or the pink. It might be better if you work like a whole canvas at one time. It actually might be better to do all the smaller colors first.
The least amount?
And then fill in the large amount of color.
Yeah, that's strategic.
That might be an easier way to do it. I thought by filling in the larger ones, I would have more place to put my hand.
Yes. I like pickled watermelon rind and the candy watermelon rind. That is so good.
Well, we're gonna make
not good for your sugar, but it's good.
And the recipe, it doesn't call for any like pickling spice. You think of pickling, you think of like pickles and pickling spice.
Yeah.
It doesn't, or like corned beef, it doesn't have any of that. It has cloves and cinnamon along with the vinegar and the other stuff, but I don't know. We're going to try them. And the recipe said to use canned peaches, which would not, I'm sure it would be better with fresh peaches.
Well, that just seems like they would get mushy.
Well, they're canned, so they would be mushy, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would make them mushier.
It won't make them mushier. And I don't think it's meant to be like kept. I think you just make it and eat it, because it's just like one can of peaches. So we'll try them. Next up is squirrel pie. Once I get my hands on a squirrel. But I do think fresh peaches would be better. You can't, I don't even think, I don't look a whole lot at fruit in the winter because it's so expensive. But I don't even know if you can get, I can't find any like fresh corn in the store, like corn on the cob. So I don't even know if there's peaches in the store right now. Probably not.
No, they're out of season.
People won't pay the price that we'd have to pay to get them. But no, Tony, the cannolis, don't worry. It's still on my list.
Wasn't he going to join you?
Well, yeah, but he gave me a recipe. But then we were talking about, I have a recipe just for a keto cannoli dip.
Oh.
And it's good. I've made it before. So you know how like you could make like those little fat bomb balls?
Yes.
And freeze them. So this is the same premise. You're not putting the cannoli filling into anything. You would just, take a tablespoon or a teaspoon of something sweet. And so Tony said, make a video on that. And so that one I can easily do.
Yeah, that might be good.
It's good. I've made it before. But it's only good if you can't eat the real stuff. You can have a real cannoli, by all means. Go eat a real one.
Well, they say everything in moderation, but the problem with that, there is no moderation. You eat the whole package. You can't just have one little bite.
Well,
I can't.
On certain things I can, but I mean, if you're watching your sugar, there comes to a point where moderation isn't even an option for you. You just have to cut certain things out. So, yeah, no, I can eat just a bite. Like hey, you know what? Tony would know what this is, I'm sure. Hold on. I could Google it, but I don't know how to spell it.
Yes, this is called diamond painting, Tony, and it either comes in like these rounds, which is what I'm doing, which is just the basic, or the more advanced is they come in little squares that kind of lock together. So you have to be more um, conscientious of your placement.
You
I just
don't.
like to relax and stick them on here, so I don't get real carried away if it's a little off.
Yeah, no, the squares are easier because it gives you the line. It forms together. I find these are a little bit harder, the circles, because they move a little bit. Like the squares, they just stick together. I would say if people out there diamond paint, but they've never tried a square, they should get one. You can get small ones. I find the squares, I don't know. Let me finish this and then I'll have an opinion. It's been a long time since I did a round. I just think with the squares, it's like if you take like a photograph, well, essentially what this is, right? It's a photograph and then they
My
broke it
phone
down.
didn't mute. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello? I don't know where she went, but we can keep yakking. She'll be back. Tony, what is this thing called? Yeah, this. Oh, no, I have to try and get it into picture. Then again, too, I can't see. Is this Italian?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Hang on, let me try and get this. Tell me if this is Italian. I have a bottom held because it's going to. Oh, anywho, you can't even see it. You can't see it. All right, hang on. You're trying to tip my camera up. It's called like a Pantino or something. Is that Italian? Yeah, we get those every year. My husband just loves those. But the one we bought this year has like a chocolate over the top of it. The ones we've had in the past was just the cake, and the chocolate makes it so much better. So he had like a big hunk of that the other day, and he brought me just a sliver.
Can you all hear me?
Yep. Having technical difficulties. So those are good. I don't know how you make those, but they're good. Toast it with butter? Really? Like in a toaster? Like slice it and put a piece in the toaster, or put it in the oven to warm it up? We should be able to hear her because I can hear all of her background noise.
Vicki, can you hear me?
Yep.
There we I had lost my sound.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you couldn't hear us because we could hear your background noise, which was weird. So maybe you couldn't hear us and thought it wasn't working.
Yeah, no, it was weird.
Okay, sliced in the toaster. But it has chocolate on it, Tony. Won't that like melt in the toaster and make an absolute mess. You did say thank you later, but I'm going to ask the questions up front. Because I'm that person that tells somebody to do something really bad, and then I'm like, yeah, thank you later. Tonight's recipe is Swedish meatballs, which
Ooh, that sounds good.
maybe Artemis can give input. I don't even think Swedish meatballs came from Sweden. I don't know where they came from.
The origin of it, I don't know.
I don't know. It makes sense to be Sweden, but it's probably like Los Angeles.
We talked about this earlier. I like porcupine balls. I know you don't. You said James doesn't care for them, but I like that too.
Oh, okay. So it comes from some word that was influenced particularly by Turkish cuisine, but became popular in Sweden in the 18th century. So yeah, I guess they are from Sweden. Oh, you love Swedish meatballs? Yeah, I don't make them much because of the noodles, but in fact, I've never like made them.
You could put it on cauliflower rice.
Yeah, I could just eat the meatballs. That's what I do. I just ate the meatballs with salad. There's some flour, of course, in the roux. I don't know how it's pronounced,
Roux,
but
very little.
that's pretty negotiable.
Yeah, that ain't much when you spread it out over the whole dish.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. So I just didn't eat the noodles. But yeah, no, it was good. It was the first time I ever made it. I'm amazed as I'm cooking more what seasonings can go into beef. Like allspice and nutmeg are two things I would never have put into beef. What was the other thing I put in beef? Something, but it made the beef so much better, so much more flavorful. Just things you wouldn't think go in there. I know. Oh, see, I missed so many ones. I would love to do one diamond painting that had no ugly colors. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever seen one. Because even if it's a flower, there's still like a black outline or something.
Yeah.
I don't want any black. I don't want any white. I don't want any grays. Just bright colors all the way across. Yeah, we have IKEA. But I don't go there, but we have one. Do they have like a food court like Costco? Is that what you're going to tell me?
A food court or a Costco?
A food court like Costco. I'm not sure why he brought up IKEA when we were talking Swedish meatballs. I thought maybe they had like a food court and they sold Swedish meatballs there. I think he's still typing. Gosh, it's been years since, IKEA has great furniture if you want to build it.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
I mean, Scandinavian wood is nice. But building, Nowadays, though, you can probably pay to have them do it.
They actually have a restaurant in your IKEA.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
It's kind of like Kmart back in the day. It used to have a sit-down buffet.
I think it's Costco. Is it Costco or is it Sam's? Which one has the really good hot dogs?
Costco.
Maybe it's
pizza.
Costco. Yeah.
Yeah. They got really good pizza too.
A lot of those places have they need to have food courts because by the time you get out of there, you're starving. Even though you've eaten all those samples.
The samples?
Yeah.
I was just going to say that. Go around, try all the samples.
But it's just such a long day in there. Yeah, Walmart has good hot dogs. They use Nathan's, but I think they must boil them. I don't know. I don't normally like a boiled hot dog,
Steam
but their
'em
hot dogs are good. They could be steamed. I don't know. They're really good though.
or it's on that rotisserie thing.
Yeah, but there's no, usually if they're on the rotisserie, isn't there usually some sort of like a marking, like, or a discoloration where it might have sat on the rollers kind of thing too long? I don't know. Well, I guess I could ask the Walmart guy. He'll be like, it's our trade secret.
I know, right, Tony? I just really aged myself with bringing up that Kmart used to have a sit down buffet restaurant in it.
I have a recipe. I haven't tried it. I don't know. I probably won't. But do you remember at Kmart, they used to have a hoagie?
Yeah.
And it's that hoagie, because that hoagie was like iconic. They were like 50 cents, and you get
Hmm.
them in that, and they came in a twist tie bag. People would get them and take them home. And people still miss them. So I guess somebody came up with the best they could, or it is the recipe. I don't know.
Our
But
Kmart also had a hard ice cream little like stand, and so we would, if we were good, we would beg my mom, and if we were good, she would let us get a scoop, an ice cream cone with hard ice cream. And we used to always get the bubble gum, and it had these chip your tooth hard frozen little gumballs in it, and we used to see who got the most gumballs in their ice cream.
yep, I've had bubblegum ice cream with balls in it one time.
Yep, and they're so hard. You
It's
can
so hard.
they're so hard,
Like,
but we love that.
my mom always used to, because she was like, no, 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 your teeth, blah, blah, blah. And one time she did let me get it. And I learned my lesson, because even, I don't know that I'm sure they unthaw at some point, but that's like hours later.
Hmm.
Yeah. So if I ever got bubblegum after that, they came out later where it was just bubblegum flavored ice cream.
Yeah, that
It
ain't no.
didn't have the chunks in it that would ruin your teeth. I bought James some ice cream. It's oatmeal cream pie.
Oh,
And like, those, I think it's made by Little Debbie.
yes.
Those little oatmeal, that's what it tastes like. So I took like a tiny little piece off. I'm like, I just want to know what this tastes like. It's pretty good. I thought to myself, geez, all the time I say I don't like ice cream. Like,
I was gonna say you're not an ice cream lover.
I'm not, but I could eat that. It was good. I kind of want to try, and he won't eat it, and I won't eat it, so I don't get it. But growing up, my mom would always eat coffee ice cream
Mm-hmm.
and black walnut. And you can
Yeah.
actually get both of those in the store.
Yes.
Like, I kind of want to get it just for like reminiscing.
Black cherry. I love black cherry ice cream. What's everybody's favorite ice cream if you eat ice cream?
And if you don't eat ice cream,
What's
you're amazing.
your favorite flavor? My go-to number one is chocolate chip mint. And then of course I like butter pecan and all that. But
See, I think I'd like that too, but James won't eat that either. He's pretty vanilla when it comes to ice cream. I'll be like, what do you want? He's like, I don't know, either like French vanilla or Neapolitan or sherbet. Really?
yeah.
I'm always like, oh my God, James, he just came out with the newest ice cream that's like sugar cookie, fudge, sickle, cookie dough all wrapped into one with Fruit Loops on the top. I'm like, can't you eat that? Because I'd like to try it. He's
Okay,
like,
Tony, you
no.
have a fantastic day.
See you later, Tony. Thanks for coming.
Ciao. Ciao,
Yeah.
baby.
Oops.
I think that's the first time I've ever said ciao in my life.
To say goodbye. I'm sure you've said it in reference to a dog. Yeah. Those are nice dogs, but I hear they can be mean. And I
Oh,
hear they also have black or purple tongues, don't they?
yes.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. Whatever the breed is.
I think it's the only breed that has that colored tongue. But I hear they can be, I don't know if it's mean, but I think they're very like defensive of their
I think they're like a
people.
one person that I think they bond with like one person.
Yeah. That's a pretty
They're
dog though.
not mean dogs, but they just have like a connection or a loyalty to one, I think. I could be wrong because I really don't know anything about them, but so I'm just paraphrasing what I think I've heard over the years.
They're also quite big, or they can be big. And probably way more fur than I'd want to deal with in a dog. Anybody in here have a chow? Tell us about your dog. Whoops. Whoops. Honestly, sometimes it's easier to see in the daylight without the board.
Yeah, sometimes I won't use it since I'm downstairs though in my sewing room. I'm using it because it's not as bright down here.
We'll make video, whatever. We'll work on it. I think my only concern is if he wants a real cannoli video, I don't have a deep fryer, and I don't know. I haven't investigated how to make those shells.
I thought you make them.
They seem deep. No, I think they're deep fried.
I don't know. I always thought they were baked, like a baked puff pastry.
But they're bubbled on the outside. Our cannoli shells. Oh, how to make. Let's just go with that. How to make cannoli shells. Homemade Sicilian. It's not even a word, I don't think. Cannoli. Oh, look at those. Hey, if you're in here and you like cannoli, let me know. It's better than ice cream.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, make the dough. And then what do you do with the dough? Tell me. Oh my God, you got to knead it? Well, I'm going to make this. I'm going to have James standing in the corner calling me like Nana or something. Nona, whatever they call their grandma. Rolling, shaping. I didn't tell me what to do with it. Oh no, carefully fry the cannoli in hot oil in batches until golden brown and puffed up. Well, I mean, if you don't need a deep fryer, then maybe. It doesn't really look like it's harder than, say, deep frying. If you get like those egg roll wrappers at the grocery store, it doesn't seem any different than that.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I can make a fake video and I'll just fill egg roll wrappers. We'll call it a day with cannoli filling.
Cannoli hack.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, right, cannoli hack. Just use egg roll wrappers. You won't know the difference. Tony, goodbye. He's still here. I thought he was gone. I wouldn't have been telling all my secrets. Didn't he say he was leaving?
He did. He said he had to start the day.
Shit, now I can't use egg roll wrappers, apparently. It's fine. Fine.
Tony, Vicky's going to make you these amazing cannolis and send them to you. Now, don't automatically assume that they're wrapped in wonton wrappers.
Right. Look at those. That's a problem because a lot of those are small, but I think they do make a bigger one.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look. All right, look, let's stop talking about this. We're going to have to delete this live when we're done. Like Wheeler, because I've said things now I shouldn't have. I don't know, man. My hand is just not. I feel sometimes when I'm going towards the middle and I don't have cover sheets, like I put one finger out to steady my hand like I'm using a bridge playing pool. The heck? You should just put down cover sheets.
That is so irritating. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. And they're still coming in, and then it kills my screen.
Oh, geez.
So sorry for the interruption there.
I didn't even hear it go off, so I don't think we knew. Yeah, so we only 8 people here, whatever. So like your big toe. And let's
Yeah.
say, listen, let's say it's your big toe and it's on your right foot. When you flex, maybe
Okay.
even hyperflex that big toe, I'm getting like a sharp, it's like it's a nerve, apparently. Like it feels like somebody jammed like a needle in it. And
Okay.
so it's the right toe and it's along the inside. I don't know, medial.
Okay.
What is there a nerve there that's doing that?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You're like a PT. Anyone else ever have that?
you could be getting like a neuroma. When I do that, I get cramps in my arch, so I don't do.
I don't know what a fucking aroma is, but that doesn't sound good.
It's irritation of the nerve.
Yeah, it's been doing that for like a while. And I don't know. Just cut it off, whatever. You don't need a big toe. You just put cotton in your shoe. But yeah, it's a really sharp pain. And I almost think like but it's not in a joint, but I think that's what gout must feel like.
Yeah.
It is a very sharp, like there's a needle or there's glass or there's something
Yeah.
there.
Those neuromas, that's what that feels like somebody's cutting your toe off with a dull piece of glass.
Why do you get those?
For me, because
Don't try and trick you. Oh, you have no idea, Tony. You have no idea. My name's Vicky. You know why that's my name? It's Tricky Vicky. Um, so my mom actually named me Tricky first, and then she's like, "Well, we better go with a secondary name that rhymes." I'm so lucky. Like I never get. Besides when I'm logging into something, say like Amazon, and they'll be like, "Hey, we need to text you a code so you can finish logging in."
yeah,
Other than that, like nobody ever calls my phone, and I never get messages unless it's from you, which is
it's
it's so nice.
it's much better, but I'm getting hit with constant spam.
Yeah, I never get that. Don't you just take?
It's like Brad's phone rings like every 5 minutes, and the one he's been getting later is, we show that you've been in a car accident in the last 5 years and you have failed to claim. Do you want to start? It's like, no, I haven't been in a car accident, don't call me. And then
Yeah.
5 minutes later they call right back.
Why didn't he block the number when it came in and just keep blocking them?
Oh, he does. And you can, because they'll say, our area code, or it'll be some small town in Colorado, and you're like, that's a scam.
I found a channel on YouTube, and I kind of like it. I just found it maybe a week or so ago. There's an older guy and his wife, and they just fuck with the spammers.
Yeah, yeah, Brad does a
So
lot.
this old guy, when they call, he'll put on like a Middle Eastern accent, and it's pretty funny. So I guess that's what they do with their retirement days, which I guess there could be worse ways to spend them.
Well, I think Brad does that, and I think that's why they call him so much, because he's always messing with them until he doesn't want to, or he's busy.
Yeah.
And I don't answer him. I just block them, and then it just comes in under a different number.
Usually, if it's a company, not necessarily a call center, but a company, usually if you do call them back a lot, they will put you on their do not call list at least for a week. They block you so you can't call them. I used to do that when they'd call and I wouldn't answer. And then when I started vacuuming, I would just start redialing them over and over again. As soon as they'd answer, I would just stay there until they hung up, call them back.
Yeah, you used to play certain videos for him too.
I did. I played naughty videos for him. I would just do that, turn it up really loud, walk away. I'm like, if you're gonna call me, you're gonna listen to something offensive, then I guess. And that, like, I don't get those calls anymore. Very rarely. And if I do get a call here, it's looking for somebody who used to have my phone number,
Yeah.
but never for us. So yeah, maybe you should try playing them some naughty videos. Although that one guy, he didn't seem to mind.
Yeah, his call center was like, man, he really connected with her. He was on the phone for 2 hours.
Right. This old guy, though, the YouTube channel, I forget what it's called. It might be called Scam the Scammers. But in the background, you could tell the telemarketer who was calling him was at his house, just sitting in probably his pajamas making phone calls. But
Yeah.
you could hear the guy's kids in the background. So the man who runs a YouTube channel in his like broken English, he's like, "Is it like bring your kid to work day?" And like the guy on the phone didn't answer, so he says it again, and the guy on the phone gets all flustered, and he's like, "Oh, that's my general manager's kid."
Sure.
Your general manager's kid. Okay. It's so funny. It's got to be a hard job. It's not a job I would want to do. Not
No.
being a scammer, but just being like a telemarketer. Because they're not all trying to scam you.
I have enough trouble talking on our lives, let alone calling somebody and talking to them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that though is just a script, I think. Or it can be just a script. But yeah, I wouldn't. That's got to be a hard job.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And I don't think they get paid well either.
Probably not.
No. But that's been around since as long as I can remember. They'd always call on the house phone at dinner time.
Oh,
Mom's like, don't
that's
answer the
great.
phone.
Or
We're
a
eating.
holiday, or on a holiday or something, or Sunday, and you're like, do you know what day of the week it is? Or do you know
Yep.
it's Thanksgiving?
I've never had anybody call on the holiday. But Sundays, it didn't matter.
Or like real late at night or early in the morning or
I think that the do not call list that the US has works to a point.
well, and it's only for like 6 months.
Yeah, you keep doing it though, but I do think that it helps. I don't think it's perfect, and they do allow like, oh my gosh, all the hair. It's not even my animal's hair, it's my hair in my diamond painting. They still allow people to call you for surveys. And I think political things. I think those are the two things that are
Yeah.
allowed. But I don't think anything. I don't think any of it should be allowed.
Yeah, Brad, he's always getting calls for like Medicare. And he's like, I'm not even old enough to apply. Quit calling me.
Yeah. Yeah, you get them a lot too, Regina. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had my phone number since I lived in Michigan. So I've had this phone number on my cell for
Forever.
a very long time. Yeah. And I don't really get calls on that, but I do get calls on the house phone. Because whoever had this number before us, they have some credit card debt. Because the telemarketers always ask for them by name.
Yeah.
And I've talked to Comcast. I'm like, look, I'm still getting calls. But I guess the only thing we could do is change our number, right? Because if this person, let's say, had my phone number 10 years ago, and they put this phone number down on their applications or their whatever it was, anything, the phone number still exists, and now I get the calls for them. They should have been able to, like, maybe these people didn't get a new phone.
Well, when you tell them that, they should remove the phone number because they're not there.
But I'm saying, oh, you mean the telemarketer? But they don't believe you. They
True.
think you're just saying you're not that person. They think when they answer the phone and it's like me, they think that I'm Christine. And if I say I'm not, they're not going to believe that because that's what somebody who's supposed to be paying bills would say. Oh, no, I'm not here. You got the wrong number. But there was nothing Comcast could do. And we didn't want to change our phone number.
Yeah, we finally got rid of our landline because everybody always calls me on my cell, and It was just spam calls.
Yeah. Hang on, I got to do my cover sheet. This one section is really like the cover sheet just sticks and I have to pull so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. The rest of the cover sheet is fine, but it's right in this section. Just doesn't want to let go. No house phone. Yeah, I hate my cell phone. Always have. So I have a house phone.
Yeah, I was going to say you prefer your house phone.
100%. Like I said, I don't ever use my cell phone. I give people the number because it's just easier because I've had the number so long I remember it better. But like American Furniture Warehouse, I gave them my cell phone number. But
Yeah.
if they called it, then I would just call them back on my house phone. My dad still has a real house phone. Mine's a internet house phone.
Yeah, a real
Yep,
landline.
he still has a real landline.
Yeah, we had a real land here.
He told me that one of the neighbors who lives in the neighborhood I grew up in, where he lives, one of the neighbors that he knows still has a landline. And I said, well, that's great. I said, when all the internet goes down and you can't make any phone calls, you and Betty Ann can call each other and talk, because that's the only person you know that still has a landline. But it is nice if there's ever a storm or something that knocks out the power, he can still use his phone.
Yeah.
Regina, are you diamond painting right now? You taking a break?
She's been knocking them out, let me tell you.
See, now it's starting to get a little chilly.
Cool.
Tell you what, I don't know what time it is, but I feel like the sun's already going down.
Yeah, it's the light dropped.
It did, didn't it?
So there's some clouds out there. I can't see the sky, but the light did drop.
It gets dark so early.
Yeah, it won't be too much longer and the days will start getting longer again.
Yep. Second at a time. Just remind me of that when we're in the depths of winter in like middle of March.
Mm-hmm.
Please just tell me how much lighter it's getting.
I'll be saying it's going to be spring before you know it.
Okay. June, maybe. You know, most of the time June is still pretty chilly here. Every time I think we went to the Pikes Peak Festival in June, we always had sweatshirts on. When we went to go buy our first plants for the pond, that was in June. We were freezing. It was raining.
We get rain and hail.
It's never super nice. Until July, end of June, beginning of July.
July.
But
August,
then we can rub it in everybody's face. It's December and it's 65 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes us a little bit longer to get cold, but we stay colder longer. Since 12. All right, I've been rambling on. What since 12? Oh, you've been diamond painting since 12?
Man, I have to tell you, my back still hurts from gaming the other night. That was brutal.
Yeah. That's why I said when you're like, I'm going to get my laptop now, I'm like, you're going to not be as comfortable. Sure, it's more comfortable on the Switch when you can have the controllers, you know.
Yeah, well, sit back with your back supported.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a desk and a decent chair.
Getting up and down, Regina. Do you have all your Christmas cards and all your Christmas diamond painting done?
Oh yeah, speaking of.
I know you had several things going. Those in your calendars, are all your calendars done?
So what time did we say that premiere was? It's at 9 p.m. our time?
Yes.
Okay, so 11. I'll just pin that up there. Our Christmas premiere will be December 24th at 11 o'clock at night, Eastern time.
Yes.
It is recorded, and that's why we didn't have WIP and chat last week. We had to record that premiere. There's lots of good premieres that are going to be in that playlist. I saw some of the videos, and they're going to be really good.
Yeah, it'll be at 10 o'clock. We initially thought it was 10 o'clock Mountain Time, but all the times are set under Central, so it makes us 9 o'clock.
Which, do you know what? There may just be some very bored people, like Christmas Eve, say like the East Coast people, 11 o'clock at night, still wrapping presents, turn the YouTubes on, and there we are. They might just all tune in.
They might. You never know.
We did not sing, so that was good.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that.
I don't know. I feel like I've been sticking these and just looked at my painting and I feel like I've stuck a lot of gray and I just don't see them. I didn't do that many.
I was like, I really would like to have this section done in this time session, but I look at it and go, man, I'm nowhere near having this close to being filled in enough to even think I'd have it done.
Well, you got like another hour to go.
Yeah.
You might get her.
I don't think
pretty
that's
close.
enough.
You know,
maybe a lot of color changes.
Are there?
Yeah.
Seattle won't do that. That's why I was like, this also has a lot of color changes in a very small space.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd have to open up all the drills, and I just don't want to do it. But it is a little boring doing just one
color. I was going to say
that
would get monotonous. It would get boring.
It would, which once this gray is done, I think this is like the most color. Like the white and the beige, I didn't have any trouble doing that at all. It went really fast. So I think once this is done, I'll be moving along
better.
Yeah, because the other colors are just not that many in each pack. I'm cold because I had the fan on too. Sorry for the popping. I don't know. Some days it pops and other days it doesn't.
It's not bad.
Oh, hey, Sherry. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by for a minute.
Yes. Hey. We're doing pretty good. Glad you could stop by.
Hey, Regina. You know, one person that I haven't heard from in a long time, or maybe I'm just not getting her lives. It was Melissa. I think it was Melissa. She was the woman who had recently lost, I'm going to say it was her dog. And you and I were on a live one day when she was outside kind of just talking in her backyard. Do you know who I'm talking about? I mean, that pretty much describes probably everybody on YouTube, but I thought her name was Melissa.
Oh, I hope she's doing okay.
We'll let Regina rack her brain on that one. So James bought me this thing. Hold on. For my birthday. She was on Jones. So she's not been. Is her name Melissa?
Do you talk to her at all, Regina? Or heard from her?
Because I really liked her lives, and if it was just that YouTube wasn't sending us the notifications, then I would look into it. And I don't know why she just popped up into my head, but she did. So I don't know if this will. Let's see this one. So he bought me this for my birthday, and it's called a Stream Dock.
Yeah.
And so it says it's a desktop revolution streaming console and hub. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. That's why I sent him. I don't even know. I don't see how any of these things could be true. Endow emotional value, like in your video. I don't know how that could be true. Assist in personalized control. Well, I have no control. I don't think you can help. Enhance your gaming experience or integrate smart home. I don't know. I think he just went to Amazon and said, and the thing is like when he gave it to me, I'm like, I don't want that. I mean, that was so rude. I should not have said that. But I really don't. I don't know what I need it for.
Well, get it open and look at it, and it might be something you go, oh, that's really cool.
Like I just wouldn't
like that.
Like, I have everything set now to do YouTube, right? And
Yeah.
I just don't like at that moment. I'm just like, I can't even think and learn something else. I don't want to. But then I felt bad. So I was like, well, I'll look at it. But yeah, if I'm not going to use it, I want to keep it. Hey, Artemis, how are you?
Hey, Artemis.
Let's see if I can start this up. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like, though. So one of these. How are you doing, Artemis? Oh, I don't know if you can. It hasn't started, but I don't know what you do with it. So I think you can adjust like different things here, like volumes and these. Oh shit! I just pushed a button and it did something. So you can preset these buttons. So if we were doing like a live and we were on OBS and you want to switch to something, you just hit a button.
Oh.
Or something.
Instead of trying to click on your screen.
I don't know. It just sounds like something I don't need that will just clutter up my desk.
Like a quick access. Yeah, switcher for Artemis is asking, is that a switcher for vlogging and going live? So Artemis knows what that is, even if you don't.
A switcher. So Artemis, the box says that it is a stream dock. Desktop Revolution streaming console and hub. So I have no idea. Wait, I have no idea, honestly, no idea. My husband got it for me for my birthday, and I very meanly said, well, I don't want that. And now I'm like, I should at least look at it. Do you know what that is? Is it a good thing?
You might find that you want that.
Oh my God, no, that's gonna be awesome. Oh yes, girl. Okay, okay, calm down. Just calm down, sister. Um, hey, Artemis, I have a question, a very serious question. Do you eat Swedish meatballs in Sweden?
Did y'all invent them?
Well, she didn't. She's from Texas. Maybe your husband did. I bet she can make good barbecue. Isn't that what Texas is known for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steak and barbecue. And opinions. Not necessarily bad ones, just opinions. And it's also the home of Young Sheldon, which is a wonderful TV show.
I love that show.
I love that show.
I love the original Big Bang too.
Yeah, me too. What do I watch now? It's on, I want to say it's on CBS. It's called George and Mandy's First Wedding.
Yes.
So it's Georgie and his wife, who he got pregnant, and the mom's still in it. The daughter, Sheldon's twin, that girl, she's still in it. But nobody else. I think Meemaw might have been in it one time. Oh, Meemaw. Oh, okay. So they don't do like the whole noodle thing. All right, just checking. Lori and I's goal on YouTube is to learn about every other country. We grilled Tony for at least half an hour. Now it's your turn. Are you, well, I guess it is, but are you excited about your Christmas premiere? What time is yours? I didn't look at everybody's time schedule.
Yeah, when are you up?
Hey, I really should get one of those little covers for my light board. I keep turning it off.
We say that every time. You either say it
I know.
or I say it.
I know. It's a trend. I'm making it involves meatballs again tonight. You know, I ate so much like turkey that I didn't even want to eat chicken. I'm so over poultry, but now I'm so over beef. But I have one more recipe. It's meatballs, and it's going to be in the shape of a Christmas tree, like an appetizer for if you go to a party. But we're having it for dinner.
Do you see that? Artemis says that thing controls everything. So your angles, messages, you can program all of that in that for like a shortcut access, I guess.
Do you have one, Artemis? So maybe it could be as easy as something like setting, OBS we thought was hard too, right? This sounds hard to me because I said to James, I'll keep it if you set it up for me.
I was going to say, probably once you get it all programmed, it's probably very handy.
Maybe. I don't know. I've just never seen somebody so excited or emphatic about keeping something and how useful it is. So I will definitely take a look at it. And no, you asked on the Christmas tree live, and I had already stopped it and I couldn't reply. I have not fixed my pen dilemma yet. I'm still working with the old DAC broken tipper. After Christmas, maybe I'll work on getting a new pen. It's going to be annoying for people. Every time your light keeps turning on and off, you're probably going to give somebody a seizure. Okay, by the next live, I'm going to have a cover. That's my goal.
Yeah, you won't.
That's my goal. If we get 100 likes.
Speaking of goals, we are like 50 subs away from 300. So wouldn't that be cool if we could get those 50 subs by the first of the year?
Yes, it would. I have about an hour of editing left and I can upload. Oh, got you. Well, once I switch to OBS. Oh, so you think we use a lot of OBS, not for this. We use StreamYard, but do you think it'd be helpful with OBS? Because I just feel like OBS does everything I need it to do. And I have 2 monitors. I could see it only on like 1 monitor, and I was having to tab back and forth between programs, but I don't.
Well, and we're learning. I mean, we're catching up definitely on the OBS. Regina, I've got to touch base with her here soon. I just learned how to bring in guests onto OBS, so I need to do a trial run with the link and make sure everything works for when we do our book club, and we'll use the OBS instead of this platform instead of StreamYard. Which I'm excited to try to see if it works. And then I was looking too, and I'm still not sure on it, if you can invite somebody in and be able to see their desktop instead of just them, you know, if you can stream that as well.
If they have their camera on, they should be able to bring their camera in, I think.
Yeah, the camera for whatever it's pointing at. But I mean, actually, like bring in, like, say, if you and me were both playing Palia, can I bring your screen in to see your game?
Yeah, you can, because I've seen other people. Remember I showed you that one, that like boyfriend and girlfriend, and they had kind of a diagonal split on the screen.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Yeah, that could be good and bad, right? Because you only want to capture the game, because if you try and capture the desktop, you wouldn't want other people to see what's on your desktop.
Want to see your desktop. You just want to see
just the game. Yeah. Nobody needs to see my desktop. It gives my husband cause to yell a lot. It's just totally covered in icons.
Yeah, I could see Artemis on that quick shortcut, just the button to hit your be right back, or to be able to switch through screens without having to use the mouse. I could see how that would be very handy.
Well, the thing is I don't really have that many like in OBS, I don't have that many scenes, right? So either I hit a button on a switcher, or I use my mouse to click one line down from where I'm at and it switches my screen. I don't see how that would be easier. But on the other hand, maybe don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And even if I don't find it useful now, maybe the better and more experience we get with different programs, maybe it'll come in handy.
I think once you have it set up and you learn what it is, I bet you like that a lot.
Artemis, I'll sell it to you, $600. Just let me know if you want it. I'll put it in the mail tomorrow. 600, that's all. It didn't even cost near that. But that's my price, the markup. It's the American tariff. I will try OBS once I get. I know we feel like that a lot too. So much you want to do and to learn, and that's a lot all at one time sometimes. You just got to pick, like you say, pick one thing, focus on it, get her done.
Well, the OBS is nice. It's been a while since I've done really anything computer orientated, so I feel like my learning process is slow, but I'm getting it. And once you get down the steps, because it's all the steps, you know. But once you get them down, you're like, okay, I got to make this scene, or I got to do that, and this is what I do.
Yeah, I feel like OBS is like a switcher in a sense. Now, it might be totally different, but it's like once you get your basic stuff set up, unless there's something you want to change, you don't have to change anything. You know, it's just getting the initial setup.
No, but if you wanted to do like a welcome screen, or you're taking a break screen or whatever, it's just a quick key just to hit the key, because
Mhm.
that obviously sits right next to your hand, and you just boop, hit the key, and you're good to
Yeah.
go.
I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh, my switch on side. Yeah, maybe Artemis. I don't know because our diamond painting is usually just once a week. So, but you never know. If they're women who like to cook, or they're women who like to game, or there's women who like to read, then yes, for sure. But if it's just diamond painting, we kind of save it, and I kind of like that because when like Tuesday comes around, I'm in the mood to diamond paint. There went a period of time I was diamond painting like every day for hours, and I don't know that I had as much enjoyment as I do just doing it a few hours a day on a Tuesday. I'm cold. I am cold. Where'd Jen go? Because I need to get me some old coffee.
I can't believe I'm going to admit this, but I've been drinking old coffee. Brad's decided to take his huge thermos to work, which takes the whole little small coffee pot. So I got my big percolator out, the one that's like 60 cups, whatever. So there's no way you can get through all that coffee in one day. So I've been reheating. Oh, I know, right, RMS? I love my coffee, and I love fresh coffee, and I can't believe um, if I know he's not working, then I just make the smaller pot. But yeah, she reads hers up in the microwave, which I think changes the taste of it. And I just turn the coffee pot back on and let it heat up that way through the percolator, so it doesn't really change the taste that much. But she nukes it. Yeah, one day, the day after is about it. Anything after that, I can't do. Well, I got a little more filled in on this. Has anybody been doing any reading? It's hard to get reading time in when you've got a lot going on. But I usually do that in the late evenings, bedtime. Oh, I know, right, Regina? I kept thinking about that. Everybody say a little prayer for uh, Regina's husband. He's having some health issues, and we need to lift him up there a little bit. Keep him in your thoughts.
I am here. I made fresh coffee.
Ooh.
Yeah, super good. And it feels good. I'm chilly now. I don't know. So coffee feels good.
Yeah, being downstairs, it has really cooled off down here.
Yeah, it's cool off here too. I always like to when I pet my cat when she comes out and make coffee. I always hold the coffee cup and get my hand really warm,
Yeah.
and then I pet her. I bet that feels good. You know, cats like her fur is not that thick anymore, and cats lay in the sun for hours. So,
I bet she does like that.
I like it. What do I need to catch up on?
I see a hoodie across the room. I gotta go grab a hoodie.
I do. You do older coffee dude, I do older coffee for like 4 days. Not just like the day. I brew like 10 cups and then like over like 3 days, 4 days, I pretty much drink it.
That's gross.
It literally tastes better than when it's freshly brewed. I don't know. I like old coffee.
Not. No,
It does.
There's like a hot, fresh, brewed coffee.
Oh, I was just catching up. You have so many hobbies right now. Yeah. YouTube can take up a lot of your time. Definitely. And then you try and, diamond paint, or we were making bracelets for a while. I mean, there's just so much that's fun to do, but yeah, there's not enough hours in the day. What in the world am I brewing? I don't know. It's just like cheap Walmart coffee, because coffee's way too expensive. And if it's going to be 4 days old, it doesn't have to be good coffee to start with. And it's decaf.
Oh, I am so bad. I make Brad the cheap Folgers, and I make myself Black Rifle when I want something really good.
Yeah.
Because it is expensive. A little bag of it is like $25.
Coffee's gone up a lot. Look, I'm not complaining about the tariffs because, they are what they are. They're here. America needed to kind of get to an even playing field, but coffee has gone up since the tariffs. Big time. Although my eggs are cheap again, so it all balances itself out. At least here, like, oh, hold on. See, these freaking drills, they kind of like move around. This one's not where it needs to be. Like my dad is still paying close to $3 for a dozen eggs, like $2.80 or $2.60.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? And their gas is super expensive.
Eggs dropped way down again. They're basically back to where they were.
To normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like $1.50 at Walmart.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know, Dad. I said, I think you need to talk to your senators or something, because there's some crazy prices in Pennsylvania. I don't think he believes me when I say, like, like our stuff is this price. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But it is literally. So I looked at this bottom half, but I think I got all the ones. Like, I don't see any other. I don't. Oh, yes, I do. There's 2 of them. Damn it. Oh, no, I lost them already. Oh, there they are. The other thing that helps me if I do a diamond painting like this is when I'm done with all of like the ones, I'll let it sit overnight and when I wake up in the morning or whatever, or the next time I diamond paint, then I'll take a fresh look at it. Because I think while you're doing it, your eyes just get wonky. And see, there's 3 that I didn't see. This is very good for your brain. If you need brain help.
I need brain help.
Jumbo sections. So this is small. This was just for our premiere. It's just 35 by 35. And so I'm just literally doing 1 tray of color at a time. So I'm doing all the ones on the whole entire canvas. all the T's. I don't normally diamond paint like that, but I didn't, there's 26 colors and I didn't want to kit up 26 little baggies. So I'm just doing it this way and we're going to see how it works out. Normally I'll do like maybe between 5 to 7 colors at a time. And I'll work just in a, I think like a 6x6.
Yeah, the size of these papers, I'll even divide that into like fourths and just do little sections.
Yeah.
So your eyes aren't looking at so much.
Oh, she asked, maybe you answered it when I was AFK, but she asked about book club meeting times and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not see that. So
Hold on. Let me get my cover paper back again. Hold on. I'm so sorry. All right, go.
So our next book club is January 9th at 7:30 Mountain Time is going to be, and the book we're reading right now is called The Dead Detective. And I know Regina's been reading it. I've just started it. I think I'm on chapter 4 or 5. And it's definitely an interesting book, very different from what I normally read. So I can't really give a good thought on it right now, but it's very different. It's kind of that paranormal. Um, the character, the detective Rochelle, um, she gets shot, but and she's dead, but she's not a ghost. So she's still in her body and everything, but she sees all the ghosts and old buildings and everything around her. And she's trying to figure out um, how to coexist with like her husband and all of her coworkers and everything, because they don't know, her husband does, but they don't know she's actually physically dead because she's still walking around in her body.
That
Yeah,
sounds
Regina
weird.
says weird, definitely weird. It hasn't gotten spooky yet. It's just it's kind of weird. Like she wakes up and she's in a chalk outline. And so it's not scary or like really graphic-y, bloody type thing. It's not like that, or at least it's not yet. But it's just very it's weird, as Regina can attest to that, and which is totally out of the realm of what Regina reads for sure. So she's on chapter, looks like she said she's on chapter 7. So it's interesting, but it's like I said, it's kind of a paranormal um but fantasy book, because she's not a zombie. So her body and everything, she looks exactly the same, except she doesn't have no heartbeat.
Does she eat brains?
No, she can't even figure out why she's walking around, because she actually gets a hold of her old boyfriend, who is a doctor, a neurosurgeon, and she goes and she shows him, and he like freaks out, and he's like, "Oh my God, you got a hole in your chest," and so he fixes up her heart and sets her ribs and everything, but she has no blood flow, no pulse or anything. It's definitely on the weird side.
What was, let's see.
And if you have like Kindle Unlimited, or I believe Audible as well, that if you have either one of those subscriptions, I do believe that's a free book through there. But yeah, kind of like a murder mystery, paranormal style for sure.
That was a really good show, and it's not on anymore, but iZombie. Do you ever watch it? It's with a
Yes.
girl.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same, like she's dead, but she's not, she's like a zombie, but she's like not. Like she still works as a medical examiner and
Yeah, she's walking around and anybody that sees her can't tell, but
they
she's
can't
still,
tell. No. But she has to eat brains.
yeah.
And the neat
So
thing about that show was that she was still like her and she liked to cook. So whenever she would have to eat the brains because it grossed her out at first,
yeah,
she would always make these like gourmet dishes out of them
yeah.
every time. Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, so the character in this book, she's kind of the same way. She gets hungry, she still has to eat. So she's just like I said, she doesn't have technically she's technically dead, but she's walking around like she's alive. But part of her being dead is she also sees all of these dead people, and right down to like old buildings and stuff that used to be there. Like it's just kind of like an overlay over what she's seen. So like that first night she goes home and there's this woman sitting on her couch watching TV, but that woman is actually a ghost. So she starts up a conversation with her. It's
Yeah.
just it's different. And it, like I said, it's got my attention, and in reading it, like I said, it's very, I don't normally read that kind of book, paranormal, but I read fantasy, but more fae type stuff. Um, uh, but we'll see. And like I said, Regina is standing tough though. She's reading it. She's getting through it.
There was another one that was a good one. It's called Dead Like Me. But there was a good one on Netflix. And I think it was like with either Drew Barrymore or Alicia Silverstone. I don't know. I get them confused. And it was kind of like the same principle, like they were dead, but nobody knew it kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That was a good one. I don't remember what that one was called. It was one of them, but I think it also had in that Christina Applegate
yeah.
who has MS, and I think they stopped filming because her MS had really
Had
gotten
gotten bad.
bad. Yeah, but it was a really good show. I want to say it was Drew Barrymore. They both have a strange mouth. Um, like in real life, those actresses, like their mouth moves funny.
Uh-huh.
They're, I don't know, yeah, almost like a Bell's palsy, but it's not. It's just how
You know
they
what I saw? You know what I saw on last night? And I didn't even know they even that it even played, and I couldn't tell you what it was on Tubi or whatever. But what was it called? Is it Moonlight?
Uh-huh.
He's the vampire. That's good. I wish they would have kept up with that show because I liked that one.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good one.
Oh, and
What's that other one we used to watch with the Headless Horseman? That was a good one. And they just stopped that one out of nowhere. Oh, out of nowhere too.
which one? Vampire Diaries.
No, no, no. The one with the Headless Horseman and
Oh, yeah, the Ichabod. Sleepy,
Ichabod.
wasn't it just called Sleepy Hollow?
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was good. I like that guy who was what's it? What are the main characters in the Headless Horseman? Ichabod Crane and
The woman, I don't remember her name.
well, I'm saying was the good-looking guy who was either British or Scottish, was that Ichabod?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was good. There's another TV show out there that I've been watching called well, several that are really good. Brilliant Minds is good, but there's one called Watson. It's on CBS.
Uh-huh.
And it is good. It is good. I can't remember the actor's name, but I want to say he might have been in another good show, Lucifer. Remember remember Lucifer's brother in there? Oh, he's a black guy. What was the angel's name? Started with an A. But I think that might be the actor. He's so handsome, but very, very good.
So Artemis, Vicky dropped a link to our new Discord server, which is for book club and also for gaming. So if you're interested in that, go check that out on our Discord. It's called Palea and Pages.
I've been watching a lot of good stuff lately. But All Her Fault, if you get Peacock, definitely recommend that TV series. 8 episodes, and you will binge watch all 8. Very good. I don't usually watch a whole lot of TV, but I find when I'm not streaming the game, then I like to just have like a TV show playing on the other. Because Paleo is fun, but Paleo is also repetitive. You know, it's just a lot of running around or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'll just listen to TV.
Regina says no more fantasy books.
Well, Regina, you better bring in a lot of people who like other types. You don't always have to go with what the crowd wants.
I'm thinking February. Isn't Valentine's Day in February?
Uh-huh. I don't know. I want to see you all talk about a steamy romance book.
Oh yeah. Well, that last one we did, the Alaskan one had some pretty steamy. That was a pretty. There was a few sections in that book that was pretty graphic, pretty spicy hot. It doesn't bother me to read stuff like that. I mean, you're just reading, but for some people, it probably was a little too much.
Well, Regina, you kind of have to, though. I mean, if it was just you and Lori reading, that would be one thing, but you got to give people a choice. And I agree, she has not hit the right fantasy book. There are some out there that, so good.
That one I read that I did the book review on, the Nora Roberts series, the Dragonheart series, is really good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, especially for me, if it has a girl as the main character, usually like a young girl, like a teenager or something, or, you know, in their 20s,
Yeah.
they're the main character in a fantasy book and they're like the heroine, or they're like, you know, I don't know. They're very good.
Yeah, you would probably like The Awakening.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said,
Really
that sounded so familiar. I never charged my Kindle either, so I don't know. That thing drops battery really fast if it's not plugged in.
It does.
Like
Well,
like a week.
Yeah.
But
Nora Roberts is a good writer. Her writing style is really good. And so that series is really, really good. I was sad when I was done with all three books. I'm like, no, do another one. You can't end it.
I think like murder books and crime books are good because I like that. But you can't really sometimes they're so intense that you can't really relax and get like relaxed into it, I guess. But if you get a good fantasy book, you can remember back when you were a kid and you were like, wow, like that would have been so cool to, you know, see a fairy or ride a unicorn.
Yeah.
You know, fight a dragon.
I need to do the DC Williams detective series that I've read quite a few of those too, is really good as well. But the problem with a lot of the detective series is it's not just 2 or 3 books. It's like mass amount of books, 15, 20 books in the series, which is good, but I mean, you can't just read the same book, and you got to kind of switch it up and try some different styles and genres and stuff.
Yeah, because I would say if you read the first one and whoever's in the group likes it, they're going to continue to read the others on their own.
They're going to continue it on. Yeah.
Yeah. And that would, like, once the group really gets going, that could be something where when people are comfortable, like there isn't necessarily a book for this month, like just come and let's talk about what you have read.
Yeah.
Because people will have read lots of different things and they can go over the books that they've read or in that month. That would be fun.
Well, I just did the book review on it with Riley. That's a really good detective book series too.
Yeah.
The Girl in the Pines, that's a series That's a really good series too.
Yeah, that one I've never heard of. But The Awakening sounds really familiar to me. Mm. I have the cannoli thing pulled up and I keep seeing the cannolis going, oh my gosh, if I just had one in the house, I'd eat it. But anywho, I probably need to get going soon. So you guys could stay or we can.
Sunrise on the reaping. What's that about, Artemis?
All right. So I am going to dip, but you guys might be talking books for a while. I'll stay and listen, but I'm going to take the dog out and get some laundry folded.
Okay.
So it was nice to see you, Artemis. Look forward to your premiere. And nice to see you, Regina. And anyone else who's here. And I will be in chat here and there for as long as you guys decide to book talk. Maybe I'll learn something new. Oh, I think I did this last time. Remember, I wanted to ask you, I think last time I hit end and I think that shut the live stream off. I think I have to leave.
Yes.
But how do I do that? I might just still be here then and just mute myself. I don't know how to just leave.
So it's a spinoff of a side story of the Hunger Games. That would be pretty cool. I like the Hunger Games. That was good. Exit the stage. Yes, she has exited the stage, but I think she's going to still stay in the chat, but we can hear her rustling around even though we can't see her.
Oh, I thought I had it muted. I'm planning on muting it. Listen, dudes, I don't have that option. I literally have end, and if I hit the 3 dots, just lay out private chat and settings. So I'm just going to mute my butt.
You got to mute the microphone.
I found it.
I was like, should I tell her we can hear her or should we just listen and see what she's doing? I'm usually the one that's doing goofy stuff like that. That's funny. That's really funny. I know. I've got this microphone that clips to your shirt. And I always think about that. Hey, if I step away and I have to go into the bathroom, are people going to hear me go into the bathroom because I forgot to take my mic off? That would just be horrible. Sitting there making ungodly noises. Got so many of these little packages. Yeah, that's the one I need. Sorry for the rattling. StreamYard is nice, but because I use my phone for my camera when I'm on StreamYard, and my phone is connected to my phone holder, then I'm like, okay, let me get up there and look and try to find the button. Doesn't always work. Did you have a question for her? Such a noob. As talking crap. Well, I know, right? I'm always worried that when I'm on a live like this, that my husband's going to come in and say something, uh, kind of, you know, maybe not so nice to be put out on the live. Not necessarily mean, but um, something you probably wouldn't want language wise broadcasted. I believe so. I think that it's just the Diamond Art Club that she uses. I know every time we're on here, she's always saying she needs a new pin. She needs a new pin, but um, she says she's going to have one by the next live, but I'm not going to count on that. Me, I just use what I have. I did get this one. Works pretty good, but she does a lot of the square, and I've only done the round. Am I doing the right color? 13, yes. Oh, one of those air, is it an air pin, Regina? The one that sucks it up? Is that what you mean by electric pin, the air pin? And if it is, do you like it? I like the multi-place, but this picture here, the stuff, it's too much confetti for me to use the multi-placer. And is the pump loud? The pin's only single. It doesn't come with different attachments. Is the compressor loud? Like, I mean, I know you'll hear something, but is it like distractingly loud? Oh, I didn't even think about there being vibration to it. Do you notice a vibration, Regina, with yours? Yeah, the pins. Oh, it's rechargeable. That's nice. So, Vicky, everybody's expecting you to have a new pin by the next time we do this. So you better get on it. Yeah, you said you like the metal tips. That's what mine is. I like the metal tip too. I press too hard. So I always feel like that the little cheap plastic one that they give you, like it's going to bend or something. Yeah, I need to get one of them light board covers too. I know you that use light boards, you hit that little button and it's constantly turning off. It's frustrating. And it's not like it's expensive. I think it's only like $1 or 2 for the little cover that protects the switch so you're not turning it on and off. We need to get that too. I need one of those myself as well. I'm finally feel like I'm getting some coverage on this. Getting down, not too many more in this section. This one, I like the shape of it, and it's fits in my hand good. I can feel it. It's a good size. Man, anybody coming into the chat to hear that would be like, what the heck are they talking about? Keep finding these little H's popping up, single ones out of nowhere. There's another one. I think I got them all. Let's see. Sorry for all the rattling. Does anybody have good plans for this evening? I don't really have anything going on. I got to fix dinner, take care of the dogs. We might game tonight too. So I'm probably going to be on there. And then just keep reading in the Dead Detective book. Get that done. I have this one. It's like a resin. It's just one I got off of Amazon. And I like the shape of it because it just fits my hand good. It's a nice size, and then it has the metal tips, and it came with multiple multi-placer attachments. There's I think a 2, 3, and a 4 up. I think it works good, and it wasn't expensive, so that made it even better. I wouldn't mind one of those air ones, the electric ones, but I don't know. It's not something I would want to spend money on right now, anyways. Being the end of year and Christmas and so this one works good, and it's the wax. It uses the wax, which doesn't bother me. I know Vicky doesn't like the wax. She likes the putty, but I don't think the wax doesn't bother me. Okay, Artemis, you have a good night. Get some good sleep. We'll look for your video. I'm going to have to go here pretty soon myself because it's getting that time. I need to get dinner started here soon or figure out more or less what I want to fix for dinner. I really need to look and see what time it is. I don't even know what time it is. Almost a quarter after 3. So we'll go about 15 more minutes, I think. Finish up this letters that I'm working on. You too, Artemis. Okay. Well, I don't think there's too many folks left in the chat. Give a shout out if you're still here. I know you're here, Regina and Vicky. Who else is hanging out with me today? Gave myself a little bit of a complex. Y'all left when Vicky left. That's okay, though. It's getting to be about that time. No worries. I'm getting there. I knew it wouldn't get done. All righty. I think I'm going to call it a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Check out our Discord community. The link is in the description, and it's also been posted here in the chat. If you like Palea, everything Palea and books and book club and just another place to hang out and interact with people. So go check that out. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share and ring the bell. It really helps us out. And because we've got a goal of trying to get to that 300 subscribers. So wait 1 second or chat will go away. Vicky's yelling at me through chat. Do you see that all? Okay, Miss Vicky, I'll wait. Give it a moment. let everybody catch up in the chat. Before I shut her down. But our Discord is called Palea and Pages. And y'all are more than welcome to go and check that out. If you like to hang out and game. Also, we'll be able to do book club through there as well. There it is. She just dropped it again. I know, right? I think it's still saved on my clipboard too. So everybody have a great evening. Stay safe. Happy holidays. And remember, take a little time for yourself. Sometimes we need that just to get away from the hustle and the bustle. And we'll see you next time.